I also learn a number.
Interesting.
But
okay.
I don't anymore.
So you're the clockmaker then. Okay.
No.
No?
I don't anymore because my role no longer learns numbers.
Amy and I will be using night cards. Thank you, Amy, for joining me for the vibes. You should receive a TOR token specifically before it disappears now.
True.
Please confirm.
Yes.
True.
It says I'm demon and Atreides is
Darium has
Baby,
been
let's go. Let's do it.
gardened as savant as per usual. Good night.
So we are moving into Alexander and the Terrible, TOR-able, No Good, Very Bad Day, which is a TOR script. Oh, I need to get it up on the side. I am so sorry. Hold on. Does the marionette learn that they are evil on a TOR script? No. The marionette learns the role that they believe themselves to be, if that makes sense. Do I? Oh, there we go. Script images. There we go. Perf. Same with the drunk. So the drunk does not learn that they are the drunk. They just learn when they die that they are the character that they believe themselves to be. So if they've been gaining information, or if they woke up and learned a number night one, etc., they might see a chef, clockmaker, empath, mathematician. But no, the marionette learns themselves to be good, which is part of the functionality of the marionette, right? Like it's a great piece of misinformation. I wonder if I should sub out a minion for the marionette. That might be mean. The bootlegger on this script. There's a few of them on this one. So there's a couple of important interactions. First, if illegal choices are made by a character, their ability malfunctions. There is no way to sort of cheat the system and try to select yourself or the same character twice for the purpose of trying to figure out if you are a devil's advocate or a monk, etc. If you make an illegal choice based on your ability, it just malfunctions. Figure it out some other way. Second, and this is the most important, fascinating. The pit hag and the gambler abilities are amended to read each night, asterisk, you may choose. This is because while it is easy for a pit hag to select themselves and say pit hag on a game where they know they're the pit hag, and where it's easy for a gambler to select themselves and say gambler on a game where they know there's the gambler. If either does the other, if a pit hag selects themselves and says gambler, they become the gambler. And if a gambler selects themselves and says pit hag, they die. So they may use their ability each night until they have a better idea of exactly what they might be based on certain town information, etc. And then the Xenomancer is optional, but I have it on the script base because I personally love Xenomancer plus Tor. I think it's really great in a game where there's sort of minimal information to be able to give quests to people to increase the amount of sort of fun that they might have, and also give them more information as to exactly what they might be. Chef, clockmaker, we cannot be a clockmaker with a 0. We can be a chef, we can be an empath, we can be a mathematician with a 0. I don't think we can be a clockmaker. But I guess we could ask if Nik would be mean. But 0's fun. We're a number-based role. Yeah. Can we be...
Yeah, but technically a mayor win. It was a win.
Any true mayor wins because I got several not.
I want to make sure how you are running something.
Okay, what's up?
If I am poisoned or receiving incorrect information for any reason, Vortox, etc., I would still have to learn a valid piece of information based on the character that I am or that I think I am.
technically, if you're Droizened, you have no ability, and I can do whatever I want.
This is why I'm asking this question.
Yeah.
That is how you're running it?
That would be very mean of me, and I think to balance how chaotic the tour is,
fight him.
I mean, here's Amy.
I'm here like, yes, and you're like, no, I can fuck with you.
Like,
I didn't say yes.
Actually,
Well, actually, I might just.
Actually,
my language,
I
I'm
didn't
sorry.
say yes.
Well, actually,
I said I could.
would make your life hell.
Actually,
it would be perfectly valid. So what I am asking is,
Giving Renton.
what
Nick.
is the realm of possibility, and is that within the possibility, or is it hard no?
I don't think I've run Tor enough to feel comfortable doing that.
Okay.
So no, I will commit to not doing that.
Great.
But also you learn guggy everywhere. Guggy everywhere. Guggy everywhere.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you
all
for your
yours.
patience. Good morning. Nobody knows what the hell's going on. Nobody knows who they are. What a weird town we live in. Good day. You have, let's just say 5
Little town. It's
five and a half minutes to chat. Oh, that's not the right name for the timer.
End of game.
End of game.
No,
5.5 minutes.
no.
Fuck.
Oh no! Oh, I nominated Apollo.
Hello.
Okay, I'm not gonna say what I am or what I've gotten.
Okay.
The only thing is I want to be executed today because I know I have very strong info. Very strong.
Okay. All right.
I just need to be able to decipher.
You have very strong info. So
I
you're
just have.
like, did you?
I've learned a number. I've learned a
You
number.
have learned a number. Interesting. Okay. We can. Why would you not want to see? Because that makes it sound like it's not a 0. That makes it sound like it's a 2.
It's not a 0, but I'm not gonna say what number.
Why would you not want to live one more day just to make sure you're not like an empath mathematician possibility?
Because knowing that, I'll just throw it out. I'll tell you and you only. I have a 2.
You have a 2. Okay.
Chef 2, Clock 2, Empath 2, Math 2 is strong.
Yeah, but shouldn't we keep you alive for one more day to see if you can get a second night or not to narrow it down even further? Right? Like I agree with you. Chef, Empath, Math, Clock 2 is strong, but if we can make sure we know whether it's Clock, Chef, or Math, Empath, I think that's stronger.
How would we be able to figure that out without me learning what my role is?
We narrow it down. If you wake tomorrow night and learn another number,
oh, true.
That means you are Empath Math, not Clock Chef. And if you don't wake, then we know we're in either a Clock 2 or a Chef 2 world, which is also more important.
Sure.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
But to also know, I would argue, to know that info quicker would be beneficial. Okay. What about you?
I see. Because we can kill you and then you'll know exactly what role you are. Never mind. You're right. That's fair. Honestly. Sure, we can do that. I am a picking role. I did not pick you last night, so there is not concern. If you live tomorrow night, I'm not going to pick you, just in case I'm a sailor or a poisoner, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Great, thanks.
Bye.
All right. Which one of the people in Town Square woke up currently? Ooh, Casey.
Which people in Town Square? I woke up.
You woke
Atreides
up.
is lying. Let's kill them.
Nah,
Yeah,
I woke up.
Kill Atreides.
Hello.
Hi, how does it feel to be my demon?
Oh, well, I mean, you are the demon again.
But you're my demon.
No, that's not how this works.
No, they literally told me in the night that you're my demon.
See, that's not how a Tor game works, Jinxie.
I gotta go talk to them. I guess.
None of us knows.
I know.
But I'm just gonna clock you as the demon again for no apparent reason. Yeah.
You kind of ate with that.
I was so. Oh my god. I'm not angry, but I was like, I do not understand how people are not seeing the very logical reason that I am doing this. But anyway.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I don't think this is like a random like dead vote. I was like, this is not random. Like, this is obviously no.
Yeah.
No.
So anyway, what did you do last night?
Nothing.
Nothing. You didn't wake last night.
No, I didn't wake up.
So you could be a demon. I love that.
I know. I could be a demon.
That's great.
I could.
I did wake up. I choose players each night. Well, I choose a player each night.
So you're a minion.
I could very well be a devil's advocate or a poisoner. I know someone I am not picking tomorrow, but should I pick you just to see what happens?
Yes. That'd be fun.
Great. Perfect.
Right.
So you'll wake up, you'll select a target, no one will die, and I will know that as the poisoner, you are indeed the demon again.
Can you imagine if you're the snake charmer and like I'm like you're the snake charmer and I'm like one of the things that I don't know.
Sure, one of the demons. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
True.
Yeah.
Possible.
Yeah,
all right.
demon.
Good luck.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, everyone's yapping.
What you got, Minty?
I have a 1.
You learned a 1. Fascinating. Okay.
Yeah.
I wake up and I choose players.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So I chose Guggy last night.
Valid.
Nothing happened.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know. So I'm, you know what? I'm just going to make a commitment. I'm not going to choose you tomorrow because you're the second number roll that I've heard. And I think it would be important to try to narrow down what exactly is going on in terms of these rolls.
I have heard of 3 number claims.
Fascinating.
So Dave's rallying to day 1 Dave.
Yeah, I think he's just good. Like, what? Y'all. Okay.
Which is that the floor will be open and we'll just kind of ebb and flow. I trust you all. We did pretty well last time. I am finding that this system works really well and doesn't stifle conversation. If you have feedback for me on that, please let me know after the game.
I'm dead against
Discord.
I'm dead against hand systematic, to be honest. But
Dave noms Dave.
Okay.
Is the minute of madness happening?
We will do. I don't think there's any shenanigans.
There's Elsa here.
There is Elsa here. Okay, so we will do a pre-nom mad minute for people to have a chance to say what they want to say ahead of shenanigans and noms. So open floor for until I feel we've exhausted the pre-nom mad minute stuff.
Let's go clockwise. Let's go clockwise, Radiant.
Okay, I was just gonna suggest, can we do a round robin of who woke up last night?
People are gonna lie, because they don't know what they are.
Yeah, let's not. Just yet. Let's not.
Yeah, it's gonna be too much to try and remember anyway. Go ahead, Minty.
I'm sorry to bounce out of the conversation the way that I did. It's just the gong rang and I wanted to get back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Atreides is saying that, but Atreides is really hurt.
Also here. If I am able to also hear,
We'll do that once everyone has had a chance to say their quick piece. This is something I learned. Like moods can get really high, especially when someone nominates like a virgin before people even have a chance to like slay or shoot or anything like that or say something. So that's why I've introduced the pre-nom mad minute. So before Elsa here guesses, we'll just address the remaining hands and anything else anyone has before we open that up. So did you have anything else, Ryan?
Waiting for that.
Okay. Anyone else?
I just wanted to say I am all for no hands system. What I am against is complaints of overtalk. So So if we can agree that overtalk is just going to be sort of a natural aspect of this game, and unfortunately because of the fact that this is an online forum, it's even more difficult to control than real life, then I'm perfectly fine with no hands. Otherwise, I don't really, I shouldn't say I'm against hands, but I'm not really bothered by the idea of a hand system. And like, I don't know. I think it's up to people.
Raising your hand so that people know you want to speak, and just people be mindful that other people are wanting to talk. Once you hear 100%. Somebody naturally stop, someone going, whatever you want to do.
100%.
Yeah.
There's a demon on the loose. Can we figure that out?
Jinxie, what's up with your hand? What's up with you, Jinxie?
Oh, I was going to claim Juggler and juggle Atreides as...
There's no Juggler on script. Moving on.
You know what, Jinxie? You go ahead and claim it. You can say what you want in this game. That's rule number one.
Be allowed to juggle.
Thank you.
Justice for Jinxie.
Casey, us as a town, we back you. We will let you juggle right now.
Yes. Okay.
Silence for the juggle.
Oh,
Yes, please juggle, Jinxie.
Go for it, Jinxie.
Okay, I'm gonna juggle Atreides as 4 out of the 5 demons that I know of, and Darium as demon again as well.
Darium as which demon?
The Fangu.
Okay, and then the freebie you juggle Apollo as asshole. Got it. Yes. Okay. Moving on.
Hit all those balls and fumbled the last.
I'd like to say I wake up in the night, so I think that I am the snake charmer, and I trouser snake charmed Guggy last night, so now he has no dick.
Can I nominate Atreides for that?
Yeah, can we like kill Atreides just for that?
Can I nominate Atreides?
I nommed. People need
did you nom
I
Dave?
want to make an Elsevier guess, so I'm going to guess
yes.
Atreides as all 3 minions and the demon just for that bad joke alone.
Thank you. Heard. Ryan.
I am going to Elsevier guess Dockers and Dave as the minions, and Tony D as the demon.
It is a 3-minion game.
I can't. Oh, 3 minion? Yes. Add Cruz as a minion.
Ooh.
I always do.
Just 1.
Oh,
okay.
13.
Darium, do you have a shenanigan?
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna say that I'm gonna post my Savant information in public show.
Thank you. Okay.
I would like to also here guess that Darium, Kusmos, and Guggy are the minions, and that the demon is Atreides.
Thank you.
Oh, I would
Darium!
He's at the game end.
Tony?
I said that to you in confidence.
This is fun to fun. I'm going to Elsevier guess that Blob is the demon. Kusmos, Daz, and Minty are the minions.
Okay. Dave.
Yeah, I'm nomming myself.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, I have really, really, really strong info. I just need to be able to find out what I am. Some people know what my info is. I'm not going to out it just yet, but we need to day one Dave today. There's also talks of where 2 people allegedly chose each other and they want to test science. We ain't got time for science. We need to know what exactly I am.
I agree.
All right. 7 votes. We'll put day one Dave on the block.
I mean, you need to know what you want.
I heartily disagree.
Why do you disagree?
8 is enough. 9 is enough.
Atreides leech hosted Dave. Atreides leech hosted Dave.
Definitely possible.
I hope so. That would be funny as hell.
That's true. I did not pick Dave last night. But no, I think that while death gets you the clear answer, based on what Dave is claiming, I don't think Dave needs to die in order to get a better understanding of exactly what Dave is.
Dave disagrees.
Kusmos noms who?
Darium.
Okay, your microphone sounds different than usual, and there's a lot of echo wherever you are, so thank you. Go ahead.
Good space.
We picked each other, and I think first day is a great day for science because, hey, one of us might live, both of us might die. Who knows?
Darium.
Yeah, there are 3 possible ways I survived this execution, and 1 where the game ends. 2 where the game ends.
All right. 9 will tie. 10 will lift onto Darium, also known as European Jesus.
Coined by Dave.
Coined by
Darian,
Dave.
I'm voting because I'm proud of you.
I am also very proud of you. Darian.
5 is not enough.
Very proud of you.
Darian limits Kusmus.
Darium noms Kusmus. Go ahead.
What Kusmus said.
All right, Kus.
What Darian said.
9 will tie. 10 will lift. What I said before.
Such good accusation.
Hyper accurate. Hyper efficient.
Am I still
5 is not enough.
Yes.
It's a little better.
Okay.
I don't think so.
It's like it's on
9.
your webcam mic or something like that. Like if you have one.
It just sounds like you moved
Let me.
to a
actually-
garage.
Yep, nope, it's picking up my mic across.
It's just on a webcam or something.
Oh, yeah, it's on the wrong mic.
Yep,
All
I'm on
right.
the wrong mic.
If there's a lycanthrope, please don't pick Kusmus.
Okay. Moving on. 9 will be hard to beat, ending the day in 10 seconds.
I had a 5 up.
It's okay. I'm sure Christmas is my football.
Dave, you are brought somewhere in town to be executed. Where is it and how do you die?
It is at the local bar listening to Dragon Stay Dinte.
I don't know what that is, but it does seem
song.
Okay, it does sound appropriate that Dave would go to a bar playing that song to learn who he is. Dave is executed and dies. Good night. Hey, what's up, Dave? You learned that you're a day one Dave?
And I wouldn't have it any other way.
So, probably a Son one, right? So they was poison.
Ooh, yeah. That could be fun.
It's me. I'm the Zon. Probably. You never know.
Not Darium adding yet another reason to why you don't just execute yourself on this script. Get a better idea of what your information is.
That I kill.
Fair.
I would like to kill
you
Atreides tonight, please.
Oh, Guggy, okay, if I learn that I
wait.
kill, I'm not going to pick you, okay?
Oh, thank God.
Can we make that agreement? A gentleman's agreement?
Whoa, no
God,
agreements.
No.
Me and Daz made
Yogi,
one.
if I kill, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, Daz, same. That's what I'll do. See?
Oh,
Me
no,
and Daz are-
hold on.
Get him,
Wait,
get him.
No, wait. No, that's fine. Honestly,
Everyone
I would love-
pick Guggy.
I would,
Everybody. Yeah.
All the reminder tokens.
To be fair,
If
Guggy
you-
would probably survive since they are the leech.
Oh yeah, I am the leech, and Ryan's my host. So, that's
So
why I don't.
Guggy
Ryan.
leeched the DA. The poisoner has poisoned the leech, and the DA has picked the leech. Therefore, a net 0 has happened.
Nothing's happened.
No, if the leech was poisoned, then the DA has their ability now.
And the DA picked the leach, so the
Photo you
leech
sent me, what do you
can't die.
No, but the leech being poisoned doesn't live execution, so
Can we kill
technically
Blob?
it
No,
keeps-
because the DA is and therefore
Blob's
nothing-
thinking too hard and putting too much
I
fact
want it
into
to be
it.
known that if I don't have a picking roll because I learned a number, but if I have a picking roll, I'm picking Blob. Just so we're all clear.
Why? Because I punched through logic that it wasn't right?
No, okay. The
Because
logic,
you're a bitch.
the logic.
You would like
leech
that,
picks
wouldn't
the
you,
DA.
Guggy?
Okay, leech picks a DA, DA can't work. Poisoner poisons the leech. DA can now work. DA picks the leech. Even though the leech is poisoned and can die by execution, they can't because the DA is now sober and protecting them.
Wait, why is the DA sober?
Because the leech being poisoned
the
isn't
poisoner has
poisoning.
poisoned the leech, therefore they are now
Oh, I
sober.
missed the part of the poisoner poison.
Oh
okay.
my
I
God.
missed that part.
Yeah.
Too much.
It's good that there's
Therefore,
no poison on
causing
the
a
script.
literal
I
net
know, it's
zero
really
to happen.
interesting.
Nobody is poisoned, and the leech is still
Maybe.
protected.
I mean,
I just hope Jinxie's an empath.
the dilemma is evil doesn't get bluffs, so like it very well could be, or there could just be all number rolls in the game, and that is meant to cause us to sort of throw suspicion on each other. I could see both, honestly, but this is an interesting piece of information. One with a 2, one with a 1, one with a 0, and then the last one I don't know. There are exactly 4 number rolls. Yeah. So, X Factor, I am lying. I don't actually wake up and pick. I wake up and learn numbers. But I have not woken yet. So, we will see what happens the rest of this night. Whether or not I do. And whether or not it's because I died.
Without accidentally friendly firing.
That's
fair. Yeah.
And keep it further ambiguous of what you are if you didn't wake at night.
That is
'Cause
fair,
You could be
yeah.
the soldier, the Elsa here,
Because I think
any
the
of
fun
the
part about that too
outsiders.
is with the Zahn, if it's a Zahn night, you could technically just not wake the outsiders that would, the townsfolk that would wake that are now poisoned, which is really funny because it's just so much more confusion with like, say if there was a townsfolk that was going to wake night 2 and not night 1, but the Zahn night was night 2, you could just not wake that townsfolk and then wake them night 3, which is even funnier. And they might think that the summoner, oh no, you need the summoner on the script. I've just talked myself into summoner on the script now.
I would probably wake the dead towards the start of the day, not immediately at the time, so that there couldn't be any meta. But you are correct. If we do, I keep forgetting this aspect. If we die, we learn exactly what we are. So we're gonna pretty quickly narrow this down. The only role that we can be, if we only wake once, is a chef. Here we go.
I'm bringing.
Hello.
Hello. Your character has changed.
Fascinating.
Okay, I'm explicitly telling you that because of what we previously discussed.
Understood. Yeah.
Please pick a player.
Wait. Hold on.
This also means you will never know what you were.
No, there's not a barber. What the fuck? Wait, the pit hag has gone.
Correct.
That is the only thing that can happen.
That is the only thing that can have happened.
What was I made into that acts after the pit hag that picks a player? A lycanthrope? Or a demon? I'm so scared right now.
Pick a player.
Pick a player. I will pick. Okay.
The wheels are turning.
Yeah, I was like,
Just
this is not a
pick
card
Guggy.
conversation. Like, this is not a card conversation.
You know, oh man, wait. What if I pick Blob to try to throw chaos because Guggy claimed that he was going to kill Blob? Do I just pick Blob? I could pick Dave. That's true. I'm gonna pick Radiant G.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Egen. We could, yes, we have to be a demon or a lycan at this point. Evil does not learn their team. And I agree, it is super dangerous for a pit hag to change people into non-demons. But the pit hag and the gambler on this particular script, there's a bootlegger that allows them to choose whether or not they want to use their ability. Monk goes before. Monk goes, I think, hold on. Yeah, Monk goes before. So we must be a lycanthrope or a demon. Oh, maybe I should have chosen Blob because I'm the leech. But it doesn't really matter. And we are good. We are definitively good. We have to be good. This is wild. This is such a weird position to be. Yes, so I was definitely pit hagged. So it's going to be interesting seeing if anyone claims that to me. Because they might have thought, based on me claiming to have like woken up and things like that, that they were the gambler gambling me as something else, or someone believed themselves to be the pit hag, trusted that I was evil or a demon, and was just like, well, I can make a trade, he's a demon. I claimed Snake Charmer to... Oh, fuck. I don't remember. Yeah. There will be 2 or no kills. There could be 1 if we're a Lycan. That is true. Because we may have hit an evil player. We may have hit a monk-protected player. Oh, that's true. That is true. I forgot about that. I mean, I think that was sort of a meme type thing. But I did claim to Minty that I woke and picked Guggy. That is true, Amy. Good. Oh my God. Chat. I obviously don't have a brain. That is true. So we're not a leech. Interesting. I wonder if we're a Pukka. In which case, I don't really care if I'm dead. We absolutely did, Mathblade. We had to have gotten pit tagged into a good demon because we learned a number night 1. Oh no. Oh no, I hate this.
Achievement for winning again.
Hello.
Hi.
There is
who was your pick?
Yeah.
I don't remember what you said. So
My
who
pick
was your
was
pick?
Radiant G.
Okay, thank you.
That's what I thought. Okay. I'm right. Amy is losing their mind.
Goodbye.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you.
Thank you. Really
And I blame you.
Okay, thank you for your patience, everyone. In the night, Dockerson died.
Oh, rats.
You have 4.5 minutes.
Interesting.
Yay. Can I ask to hear guess now?
Yes.
Apollo, I would like to ask to hear.
Okay.
Guess Blob, Koos, and Radiant as minions, with Jinxie as demon.
Okay, heard.
If that worked and everyone had to get called back, I would have laughed.
Would just hit G.
I would have laughed. It has happened before. Not with me, but I've seen it happen. Oh my god, the Slayer shots.
Or that, chat. That's also a possibility.
Everyone being brought back. They're like, what? We're a minute in. The game is over. The demon's dead.
Do you genuinely not wake?
Nope.
Okay. If you're an Alsa here, you may need to guess me as a demon.
Why?
I had my role changed last night.
Ooh.
Based on night 1, I am definitively good. But I now pick players. And the only thing that picks players after a pit hag goes is a lycanthrope or a demon. So I am now a lycanthrope or a demon.
Who'd you pick last night then?
Radiant G.
Ooh. Then we should nom Radiant G in
Potentially, I could be Pukka. So that's a possibility.
Possible.
I also did not select 2 players. So I am not a leech, which is great. But yeah, this game is interesting.
And you didn't wake up night 1?
I did wake up night 1.
You did?
Yes. Based on my ability, I have to be good.
So you were a snake charmer?
No, because there's arbitrariness between the snake charmer's ability and evil players.
You
based
woke up
on
night
my
1,
ability.
learned a number, and then were pit hacked
Correct.
into a demon
Into something.
or a lycanthrope.
I'm
Oh my God.
I'm waiting to see like who wants to chat with me, because if someone believes themselves to be a gambler, they are actually a pit hag.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's pretty great.
That is great.
I
And you
think
learned
it's
a number?
I learned a number, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. This is fun. All right. Thank you. Bye.
Hey.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Shellfish. I agree. Hello.
Hi.
So what are the number learning claims you've heard?
Dave is the chef with a 2.
Fascinating. Okay.
And Guggy had a 1 yesterday.
Guggy is claiming to have a 1. Fascinating. Okay, so all 4 number rolls are in this game somehow. You're the mathematician?
Yes, my number went to a 0.
Interesting. Okay. Did Guggy make a mention of a number today?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. All right. I'm willing to believe that. I also learn a number.
Interesting.
But
okay.
I don't anymore.
So you're the clockmaker then. Okay.
No.
No?
I don't anymore because my role no longer learns numbers.
I'm sorry, what?
My role was changed last night.
I'm the drunk then.
And I now pick players. Wait, what do you mean you're the drunk?
Okay, so I've been lying. So either I'm the drunk gambler or I'm the pit hag. I did not select you. I chose myself to be the chef. And I did not die.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting. All right. Okay, Minty. All right. Okay, Minty.
Explain. I have noms.
The floor is open.
So before anyone noms, I'm going to interject here. I'm your chef with very strong info. However, I'm starting to lean a little into Pukka world, which is fun. I'm thinking we need to keep an eye out for a potential lycanthrope, which is great. Also, if you have suspect that you might be a recluse, please come talk to me. Thank you.
How in the... Never mind.
I hope it is a Pukka world because I was a sweetheart.
Oh, that might also have impact on you, Eve.
I don't think that can impact Dave.
No, E.
Yeah, no, that affects Minty.
Maybe.
Brian Cassidy is, for Dave's sake, I haven't woken up yet. I did also hear guess earlier today, so possible recluse. Don't know. Brian Cassidy's gonna nominate Atreides.
Tell us why.
Hearing your story, I'm gonna out it in town because I think this is a world solve. Atreides is claiming to have been good and now have woken up as a different character and told to pick someone. They chose a person who has not woken up. I think that person could very easily be a soldier. Atreides is a living demon. Regardless of good or evil, I think we would need to kill that.
Atreides.
I do agree. If I am a living demon and that player is a soldier, then yes, we do eventually need to kill me. I woke up and learned a number, night 1, and then I was changed into a different role. So we have a pit hag. I was hoping to keep it a little bit on the down low just to see if someone was going to claim that they gambled me as a particular demon or lycanthrope or whatever. But yeah, I think we need to kill me eventually. I don't think we need to kill me right now. There's multiple other worlds. But I'm also happy to die.
6 votes. We'll put Atreides on the block for execution.
See, the problem is...
I heard someone gambled Atreides.
Can we save my dead vote?
See, the problem is, Atreides, we don't know your alignment, so you
Atreides is marked.
So again,
last time.
Based on what I am claiming, you're right, Blob. I could be lying. Based on what I am claiming, I woke and learned a number. I cannot be evil in that case.
But you could also just be lying.
I could just be lying. That's true.
Who did you select last night?
Radiant G.
I'm going to nominate Radiant.
Tony nominates Radiant. Go ahead.
That's it.
My information says that this person could be a demon.
Radiant G.
I am non-waking. I already messaged to Dave that I could be the recluse if I don't wake up. I'm also thinking that I could be the Elsa here. Wait, is it too late to Elsa here guess?
Probably
No,
not.
you have
No, you can
all.
guess any
You
time
have
of
all day.
Okay. Well, I would say don't do this. And I'm gonna also hear guess after.
All right, 6 to tie, 7 to lift onto Radiant G.
Tony, are you claiming Pit Hag? That Pit Hag Atreides into a demon?
Yeah, don't tie this, guys. It could be Vortex.
Yeah, but Radiant G could also be a Zon.
Tie. No, well, we're gonna lose.
Yeah, but if Radiant
is a
G was
tie.
a Zon and you were still a demon, your ability would work.
Guggy nominates Blob.
Guggy nominates Blob.
I feel like I might just be me, but I feel like Blob corrects people 10 times more whenever he's evil and trying to build worlds where he's not. So I think Blob thinks he's evil, but I don't know. Obviously, you wouldn't know. But I think Blob might have been the one who killed Dockerson.
I am not going to be killed because I am pointing out corrections that I do not do while I am evil. This is stupid. We should definitely kill Guggy. I wake every night and learn people.
Okay.
Go ahead. Sorry.
6 will tie, 7 will lift onto Blob.
I got good news for you, Blob. You're going to wake up tonight and learn yourself. So.
Oh, that's so true.
That is so dumb.
All right. Blob is marked with 7. I've received the following question at least 3 times, so I will clarify. The TOR, people have asked, can the TOR be used to tell someone, like, wake them out of their normal waking pattern or tell them the wrong information because they don't know their character, especially if they're drunk or poisoned? And I think technically with the TOR, you can do that. I have committed to not doing that. So I am not waking anyone out of the correct order. I am not running their ability outside of how I would normally run their ability if this was not a TOR game. So I wouldn't wake up a chef on night 2 and continue to tell them a number, or wouldn't wake a tinker and give them frivolous information. Even if drunk or poisoned, I would not do that this game.
You could only legally do that if they were drunk or poisoned anyway.
I would like to
right?
also guess, Atreides as demon and Dawes, Koos, and Blob as minions, please.
Heard.
You need another demon in that.
I would also like to have the floor for a second. With E outing to have been changed, and now that that question is answered, I am almost certain that I would have seen the drunk or the gambler token, but I'm actually the drunk, which would implicate that it is a Zon game. So I believe that I am the drunk gambler. Night 1 info cannot always be trusted at this point. I was told last night to select a player and a character. I selected myself and Chef. Was not informed of any information and have not died because of it.
Atreides nominates Minty.
Atreides nominates Minty.
I think I am willing to believe that Minty is not somehow the pit hag that is responsible for this shenaniganry. And I do believe that there is a world where it is Zon 2. But if we are believing Zon 2, then Dave as the chef, if we believe that is sober, has a 2. And if Radiant is potentially a recluse, Minty could just be evil and the pit hag with another chef pair elsewhere.
Minty defense?
None. Kill me.
7 to tie, 8 to lift.
I think I socially trust Minty, so where? Okay.
Minty is marked for execution with 8 votes. Final
Minty
call.
Is pretty much good.
Dave, I socially trusted you, but we still executed you day 1. without
No, I understand that.
collapsing
I'm not talking about Minty shouldn't die. I'm just saying, based on how the voting's been, I just think Minty is just good here. That's all I'm
Dave,
saying. I'm not saying, oh, hey,
evil team doesn't know each other.
Nobody knows each other.
I think Tony, that socially, Tony D and Atreides seem to think they're on each other's team.
Darium nominates Guggy.
Darium nominates Guggy. Please tell us why.
If Minty, if it's a Son 2, Minty could just be real gambler and they could confirm themselves.
True.
Because they wouldn't be able to do it 2 days in a row.
Guggy?
I would also like to die. I mean, I know what I am at this point, assuming someone's telling the truth, but I'm a perfectly good kill, and honestly, I believe Minty.
All right, 8 will tie, 9 will lift onto Guggy. My favorite activity besides cutting in front of Guggy.
No, we're not.
Apparently not.
Really think we should have.
5 is not enough.
I also
4 is
think
not
we
enough.
should have.
It would require evil.
Yeah, but evil doesn't know itself.
Ending the day in 10.
And if Minty is in any possibility a pit hag, then evil would want to save that. So it's weird that that didn't lift.
Well, Minty could also just be lying about waking and choosing a character. Like, it doesn't mean it's true.
I was bluffing a
It could just be
1 and a
demon.
0. I was bluffing a 1 and a 0 because I did not wake night 1 and I didn't want to take any risks.
Yeah, sure.
Minty is executed and dies. Good night.
Could be true, but it also could be Minty as a good player also lying about what happened last night, in which case Minty still just gets to learn their character tonight, which is good. Anyway.
He's going to learn pit hag, and it's going to be real confused.
Well, hang on a second.
No, they're going to learn chef.
Well, like, of course, if they change themselves into a chef, they're not going to out that to town and go, hey, guys, I chose myself and chef last night, and then I got told my character had changed. Like, Minty's, of course, not going to say that.
That confirms Dave isn't the demon.
Yes.
Yeah, Dave's dead.
Well, Dave's dead.
Yeah, it could have been mastermind.
There could have been a mastermind.
There was a kill. Oh, yeah, whatever.
Well, the game would be over now if there was a mastermind.
True.
That's what I'm saying. Dave can't be the demon now.
No, but there was a kill, right? In the night?
Yes, but that could still,
lycanthrope.
Oh, yeah, okay. Look, if you're waking and choosing a player, let's kill all people. You're
Well,
waking
let's
and
just
killing
kill
a
everyone.
player. Yeah, kill
If
everyone.
we kill
Kill
everyone,
them.
everyone will know what they are, and then we will win. Who's we? I don't know. Maybe my
Like every time I've seen Atreides play Tor, Atreides has done what I also do, which is just say things that just completely are not true, even if I don't know if I'm evil or not, and just for a bit, just to see how it goes.
Wait, you mean you lie in this game?
That's what Atreides is currently doing. But people are hard believing Atreides' whole thing. It's insane.
I would never believe Atreides. Thank you very much.
Atreides is probably Leech.
I'm gonna be real, and maybe I do need to at some point like make a token integrity video about this. Words. So it is important to me that, and actually, honestly, my last token integrity video goes over this. There is something beautiful that happens in this game if you can successfully entertain any worlds that might be possible. And those possibilities only exist if there is a sort of agreement between all players that all possibilities are possible, which is why I am personally, as much as I like understand the argument of, do you really think I would make this bluff? Do you really think I would make this play? I find it much more interesting to live in worlds where, yes, I do think that is possible. I do think that you would potentially make this play, that you would potentially lie like this, that you would potentially bluff this particular role. And so I completely understand the sentiment of like, how is anyone not believing this story? How is anyone not believing me, what I'm experiencing? But at the same time, it is so important to be able, like, for those worlds to exist. And so, like, I guess my examination of worlds is much less a no but and much more of a, like, sort of a yes and scenario. I know what's happened. I don't really need to fight against people who think that I might be lying on this. I just need to help people understand that this has happened in whatever way that I possibly can. Yeah, there's also that, Shellfish. I just think it's boring. Like, would you make this play? Would I make this play? I would hope so, because I think you're a good player. Like, what do you mean? Would I bluff as this role? Yeah, I would hope so, because it's an option and it's an opportunity. And I think that's a fun part of the game, is sometimes jumping in and bluffing something that you've never really bluffed before and taking a stab at it. Like, it's so interesting that kind of argument can come out sometimes. But no, I try to entertain worlds, and, like, you know, I'll utilize social cues. Like that Daz is trying to make me seem weirdly suspicious or unbelievable or whatever is interesting, because, like, I mean, on this script, I actually don't think it's that's all that random, right? Someone may have just taken a risk thinking that they were a gambler and literally made me into another killing role. I could be a Lycan. I guess I'm probably not a demon, though I could be a demon if Radiant is specifically the soldier. And so, like, I don't know. I think it's situations like these that really make the game interesting. And situations like these that I'm just in general so thankful for, and that I also think make for better content overall.
Or somehow the pit hag.
Hello. Please pick a player.
God fucking damn it. Okay. So if Radiant G dies tonight, I could be the Pukka. I'm not the leech, so we don't have a problem with killing me. It took a fucking long time for you to come talk to me. I could be a
We are
Lycan
bickering. Don't worry.
I could be the drunk. Oh, that's true. I could be a demon without a soldier. In that case, would you use arbitrary deaths with a living good demon and a living evil demon to protect an evil player? Potentially, if you're leaving them both alive. Let's just repeat the experiment. Let's do Radiant G again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I can't even tell you if that's true or not, because I don't even know my alignment. So how does that even work?
You would say that,
I
pit hag?
you think you're possibly evil.
I always think I'm evil until I'm proven good. On Tor scripts?
That's true. Yeah, it's the best way to play.
So what I should do, Blob, is select you so that you die.
Yeah, you haven't already. That's fine.
I mean, I
It'd be
have
so
Blob.
fun.
I'm being honest.
So fun if Grim Reveal is Blob is just leech host but fights really hard not to die the whole time.
I've done
Blob
it
is
before.
actually
And I'll do it
my
again.
lead host.
God, I would rather see that you don't die before I try that.
Oh, well, then kill me. That's fine.
See, I also want to keep you alive. I don't know if
I do want to chat with you tomorrow,
will
Cookie.
survive the leech.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
There could be a DA in the game. We can't discount that. Someone surviving doesn't necessarily mean a leech.
There's also Sailor.
Yep.
There's also Sailor. But while the Sailor leech foil, I guess, or pair makes it so that you don't want to execute that person, the presence of a DA means you may actually need to execute that person again just to make sure.
Hmm.
Which is part of the reason why DA was such a necessary addition to the script.
Which is great because I picked Dave on the first night and Dave died, so I know I'm not the DA.
Guggy, you learn numbers, I thought.
I do learn numbers, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just being a silly little goober.
I see. Understood.
More like
I don't learn numbers. I learn number.
Was the number different?
No, I just learned number.
Yeah,
I was trying to just interesting.
Yeah, but was it different? You know.
Oh yeah. So it was a little weird. It was a little. It was
good.
like it was sitting in its own little lunch table. It had like a T-shirt that says "Don't touch me, or I'll come."
Jesus Christ.
So it's kind of weird. It's very different.
Wish the demon would hurry up and fucking choose already.
Sorry, gosh.
Sorry, I had to like reason through my head a little bit.
That's fine. I'm just ready to die now, boss.
No, it's gotta be me.
I feel like, Daz, before you die, you should like turn me into Vigor and Mortis so that you can retain
Do
your
we
minion
have
ability,
both the
right?
High Priestess and the Balloonist?
I'll do that tomorrow night.
Okay, cool. Great.
I have heard 2, but I don't believe it. I think it's too early to tell which one of High Priestess and Balloonist it is, but I think I've definitely heard of one that I trust and one that I don't trust.
Whatever's going on, this night is wild.
Did you change again? And I was like, actually, never mind. I don't want
If the pit hag is creating a new demon, I expect to wake up with a lot of more devs because this kind of has to go faster.
I don't think Atreides was ever made into the demon if they were changed.
I think that if they weren't, the pit hag was bold. Because you change away your demon and it's game over.
Yeah, actually, creating demons is the safest thing you can do as the pit hag.
You know what?
And if you're the gambler, it's even better because then that person is the demon. You were correct all along.
I think if Atreides did get made into the demon, I think Apollo killed Dockerson to Sweetheart Drink Atreides.
That would be very funny, honestly.
It would be, and which is exactly why I think that's what would happen if you are the demon.
Wait, why would Atreides
So there's not
Sweetheart
two.
Drunk for that?
So there's not two
Because I was good. I'm not like
Is
another
anyone claiming to be the sweetheart?
Okay, in the night, JC and Atreides died.
Huh?
Uh-oh. In the night, Jinxie and Atreides died. Amy and
Gambler
I.
slash Tinker?
Look, I'm sorry the nights are going so long. Amy and I are getting a lot done working
We are
on our divorce.
bickering with each
we're,
other.
We're going through a divorce together, and we're just getting so much done on your time. Thank you.
That's
Oh,
We really
wait,
had a break.
sorry. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Hello. You are. Let me get Amy in here. Hello. You are good. You are the Pukka.
Yep. Figured it out. Thank you.
Okay,
All right,
good
bye.
night.
The one thing about Taurus, you learn what you are.
They're too busy signing the divorce agreement, okay? It's fine.
They're doing a great job at not doing a good job.
So yeah, it's either Tinker or Gambler.
All
right? And in
right. Sorry, it was one of those days where you push the clock back an hour, so we woke you up too early. Atreides and Jinxie died in the night.
Go on, Atreides. What?
Hold on. I want to check in with Jinxie first. Hello. What were you?
I was a pit hag.
What? What's really interesting is that when I was turned into something last night, I was like, I think this is a newer player not understanding how a gambler might work. And they gambled me as something. But they're not actually the gambler, they're the pit hag. Okay, cool.
Well, what happened was too is that I figured you said you had to pick, you're gonna pick you're gonna pick me to be poison.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, you're probably evil, so you're picking me to be poison, all whatever. But I was like, I don't know. And then I made Radiant the Vortox.
Okay, so we want to kill Radiant. Jinxie, why are you telling me this? Jinxie.
I just felt kind of bad like
Jinxie! Okay, all right. Cool.
I felt like being chaotic. I don't know.
This is
I don't know.
so funny. Okay. All right.
For the memes.
Thank you. Bye.
But also, they wanted to have a chat with each other.
We did. We did.
How bad is it? How bad is it?
Minty, you're the gambler?
I see the gambler token, yes.
Okay, so it's probably Zon too. I'm the Pukka. And apparently, Radiant G is now a Vortox. Because Jinxie, the pit hag, turned Radiant G into a Vortox last night. Which is why there was an arbitrary number of deaths. I am... actually, no, everything from there makes sense. The fact that Radiant G didn't die. But I do believe Zon World. And I think Zon 2 makes the most sense with your information.
So then, where is our other outsider?
I don't know,
besides
probably a
Duncan?
drunk somewhere. Right?
That's really funny.
Or
Can I
something.
bring Dave in?
Yes, sure. That's fine.
Try to pull you in.
Hello.
Okay, I need to pull Jinxie in because the four of us, we wanted to talk the four of us.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh my God, it's an intervention.
Okay, Jinxie told me what they were.
Honestly?
Yeah. But Jinxie was like, he didn't tell me what they were. And I'm like...
This is
I'm the Pukka. Jinxie should know that, given that Jinxie turned me into the Pukka.
What was the number you got?
I got a 0.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Dave. I did lie.
Wait, huh?
Jinxie is the pit hag.
Jinxie is the pit hag, and
I am the good aligned Pukka that learned a 0 night 1 before being told night 2, by the way, your role has changed. Please pick a player. At which point I was like, hold on. I wrote this script. The only roles that act before a pit hag that pick a player are demons and the lycanthrope. What is going on?
Well, why was there no pit hag demon? Like, why was there no signal?
I don't know. That is the only curious clue about this entire game. And chat is floored a little bit too. And Amy ran off like a coward.
I know.
Okay, so if that's the case, I have a sober chef too, which means Blob might be recluse. Tony D is for sure evil because Guggy is good.
What? How do we know Guggy's good?
Because Guggy out of the blue just went, Dave, I'm the clockmaker with a 1, which aligns with my chef too.
I see. Okay, sure.
Okay,
yeah, that's fair.
1 though.
Bye.
Oh God.
Okay. When Darian gets back, I would like to have the floor, please and thank you.
I think we killed Darian today.
No.
It's always Darian.
I think so.
No.
Never. In any room,
Absolutely not.
I think Radiant needs to be the killer, in all honesty.
Minty told me she was a pit hag, by the way.
Jinxie!
That is not true.
No, that's literally what happened. And Dave is the demon.
Jinxie got caught with her wig snatched.
I didn't get caught.
Sorry.
Well, what happened?
Meme savant info needed to be had.
That was pretty great minion play. It's true.
The floor is open.
Jinxie, what's the story you want to tell?
I want to Alsa here.
Uh-huh. I bet you do.
Not when you're dead.
Oh dear.
Oh, I can't also
Yeah,
hear when I'm
Jinx-
dead.
Blob, do you wake up at night?
Yes, I've already made that.
Oh,
There's your
Minty, what's happening? What's happening? I feel like something's happening somewhere, Minty. Oh, Minty looks in real life. Uh-oh.
What
do we?
Daz, why do you keep saying Minty's name, Daz? Daz, why, Daz?
It's my Yagababble phrase, Minty.
And is trying to come up with a story right now.
Minty.
All right. Minty might have some life aggro, so let's move on.
Okay, so now this is safe for me to tell everyone my number now that me and Minty know exactly the shenanigans at hand. I am your chef, sober and healthy, with a 2. And Jinxie is the pit hag. So, whoops, evil team.
Minty.
Sorry.
I thought it was Darium as the pit hag, I'm gonna be honest.
There's a world where I am the empath, or believe myself to be the empath. The 2 is Jinxie, Blob, Tony D. I am actually the drunk, Zon 2, which is why you didn't die.
And there's a clockmaker one out there.
Hi.
You don't kill Darium.
Oh, that's interesting.
Noms
I mean,
are
if
open.
Guggy nominates Blob.
Guggy nominates Blob. Tell us why.
Given the fact. Oh, all right,
God
cool.
damn.
Thanks. I win.
I'm so
Apollo
sorry.
slammed his hand on the keyboard.
Sorry, I was trying to type in another document. I'm not sure why that
Hold on.
happened.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
do this
Oh.
since Apollo doesn't know how.
I don't know what I'm doing. I've been disassociating a lot this game. Sorry.
Clearly.
If you want to kill me, that's fine. Because obviously Chef 2 and someone's evil. But I have a clock 1, which would point to potentially Blob being the demon, and I still think Blob thinks he's evil, even if he's not. So, wrecked.
Blob?
Whatever, I guess. I know it's wrong, but it'll be fine. We'll see.
All right, 4 to put Blob on the block. Still my favorite band.
Imagine Leech survival incoming. That'd be fun.
That would be
I
interesting.
mean, honestly, that's fine.
Ooh.
Dave? That's bold.
8 is enough.
Dave,
That's fair.
What?
Dave thinks the game's over. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
No, I had a feeling that today would happen.
There's so many
fine.
ways we can have a chef too.
This clears a world.
There's not that many ways we can have a Chef 2 now.
We can have a flop. There are
Darium, don't point towards us. We're fine.
This will be difficult to beat. I will end the day in 15 seconds.
We're chilling.
We could have a faux pas, that's true. We could have a faux pas.
Oh,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Oh, faux pas, minions, and then
3 minions
recluse.
and a demon.
5.
That's a hard frame on Blob.
Blob.
I think we should go after Tony D tomorrow, honestly.
Blob is executed. Good night.
Okay.
And dies. Oh, it does not die. Okay.
Oh,
So-
I live, baby.
Interesting. Okay.
Leech.
So
Probably.
execute Blob tomorrow just to make sure.
Yeah.
No, that would be a waste
No,
of
I
time.
think my Chef 2 signifies Blob.
No, we didn't. Yeah, we didn't do this last time though, and it was just a DA
did,
protect. So if there is a DA protection on Blob,
Yeah,
and Blob
we're
is
early
evil,
enough.
then
We're early enough in the game.
We've got time.
I
for
think
it.
we have to.
Don't forget as well, there's a sailor on the script.
Yeah, I don't think Blob is claiming Sailor.
Yeah, I don't think I am either.
Blob was claiming High Priestess.
I love
I
the
actually was
vindication,
not
the
claiming
vindication
High
that Goggy's
Priestess, but
got
it
right
doesn't
there,
even
yeah.
matter. So it's
Yeah,
like,
I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, but okay.
oh, don't worry.
that's
There's
true. Hold on.
no
Oh,
doubt to
fair.
be benefited here. I just want to know what Atreides was turned into.
And I
Yeah, I
am
want to know what
curious
Jinxie did
about
as
that,
pit
to be
hag.
fair.
What did you do, Jinxie?
That's none of your concern. If I was,
Wait, yeah, Jinxie, you can tell me.
It is. You can tell us.
if I did it, this is how I would know. I'm not. That's a lot to say. I got real quiet. Oh my god. Was it what's going on?
I was just really upset that you weren't going to share your pit hag changes, honestly. I was just thinking about it.
It's literally the pit hag. It's not me. You know?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought it was you for a second, but now that you've said that, I think it's Minty.
Oh, Minty.
Minty,
What have you done?
why would you do that, Minty?
Huh?
I can't believe you would be the pit hag.
Sorry, I like literally have stuff going on IRL where
Oh, sorry, my bad.
we have mice in the house and they just saw one in the room that I'm currently sitting in. So
oh no.
You should pit hag the mouse.
Turn it into a cat.
It's like I'm allergic.
That is very, very Mickey of you.
Can we kill Ryan next?
Turn it into a bigger rat.
No.
Why would
can't
you
kill
kill?
me.
Why would you kill Ryan? You got to double tap.
Let's
me.
do it.
Oh, if he's telling the truth, that means Ryan has to be good. I love that.
Should we just skip the
Ooh.
private chats tomorrow and just nominate Blob?
No. It is important that I get to a private chat because I want to.
That's fair
know
enough. Yeah,
what
you really
is.
should.
So I'm going to ask both of them.
You're gonna ask both who?
You.
And?
You again.
Oh, because I'm a Gemini. Got it. Understood.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep asking you until you tell me.
Until I tell you what, Blob?
What you got turned into?
Oh,
what you got
yeah.
to
I mean,
I want to know.
does it
Traders,
matter
were you
now?
empath from the start?
I don't know.
Like, actually?
I don't know. I only got one night of information.
And you did get
that's
told
my-
you got changed?
Yes.
That's my assumption.
I love now.
Good morning. In the night, Guggy fucking wrecked it.
I love
Take the
now.
hike, Guggy.
Last
Yes.
night or the night before, Daz was like,
guys.
Atreides is doing this big thing where they're clearly telling like the biggest
said
lie.
loads of lies.
And it's I was telling the truth. It's all been
You
true.
said, no, before the change character thing, you said you picked someone or some shit. Is what you said.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's true.
bullshit.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You have 3 minutes.
They'll play the victim. I'm not having that. Not
By the
today.
way, I'm the snake charmer. I'm good.
Hello.
Hello.
Guggy the snake charmer is good. I don't believe it. Radiant, what are you?
I'm a non-waking individual.
Okay, you're not a Vortox.
No? How could I be a Vortox?
Well, I mean, I was turned into a demon, so you could also be potentially turned into a demon.
I have not woken up.
Okay, cool. Excellent, interesting. Jinxie lied. Great, perfect. I'm a Pukka.
Wait, what?
I was turned into a demon night 2. But I'm good. Anyway, bye. Hello.
Hi. So I think Blob just added evil to me.
Yeah, I mean, Blob is evil. Blob's probably Leech.
Probably.
Or DA. But yeah.
But Blob pinged me. It was just like, okay, what were you turned into? I'm like, I'm not gonna say, it's your role to tell. And he goes, evil should at least coordinate. And I'm like, great. Nice.
Weird. Okay. But you didn't term it. Jinxie is for sure the pit hag. I believe 100% that Jinxie is a pit hag.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Huh. Jinxie claimed to have turned Radiant G into the Vortox. Radiant is acting like that's not true.
I mean,
weird, but like
I relayed the message.
Yeah, but so I don't know. It's fine. I think we execute Blob today to narrow down Leech or DA, and then we build from there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. Oh my God. What
Days of
happened?
years ago, Apollo.
What happened?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Blame Nick. Blame Nick.
I will.
I know.
Hello.
All right, Koos, are you part of an evil pair? Are you part of this Chef 2 that I think is actually real?
I don't think I am.
Okay, what do you do?
I'll be honest, I think I'm good, but I might not be.
Interesting. Okay.
If Blob is the leech, I'm good.
If Blob is the leech, you are good. What are
Yeah.
you?
Maybe Lycan.
Interesting. So you wake and you select a player.
Yeah.
And-
I tried to target Ryan twice, and then I successfully killed Guggy. And I'm really taking a gamble on believing that Blob is the leech here, so I'm good.
I think that's reasonable, though each of the other nights there has been a pit hacking, I believe, and a new demon has created, allegedly. So, interesting. Okay, thank you.
I mean, the one person's information was incorrect on one night, and we realized it, and we're able to correct it. But
I don't know that info, Dave. I can't
Have
say.
we figured out the two deaths, by the way?
That does not your Darium.
Would be pit hag demon change, right?
Darium's been
It has
open
to be
with
a pit hag demon
their
change.
actions.
Noms and shenanigans are open.
So,
in case anyone who missed it, I'm the snake charmer.
The hidden
You're actually
minion-
the snake charmer?
Yeah, I'm the snake charmer.
Okay, that's irrelevant.
What have your picks been?
Kus, Daz, Minty, Darium, but that's
quite
Blob,
relevant.
who's the demon.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you so
so
much.
Yes. Ryan,
Alright, we found the other
Ryan,
picture.
I know what you are. You're
Yeah.
the other. Wait.
Koos is lycanthrope.
And you chose me. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
okay.
of Ryan,
Thanks.
you're either what you think that you are, or you're the other one. Koos.
I think Ryan's a minion. I think Ryan's a minion.
Ryan's
I don't
not a
think
minion.
Ryan's a minion.
Ryan at worst is a faux pas. The hidden minion is a mastermind, which sucks, and it has to either be Daz or
Dave.
So let me give you some info, Dave. Balloonist info, and they'll give us a town too. Balloonist info is Dockerson, Guggy, Ryan, and then Koos. So Ryan has to be a minion or demon. If Dockerson is an outsider, and we have townsfolk there, like Ryan is different to both Guggy and Koos. Guggy and Dockerson. So Ryan is minion or demon, but we know he's minion.
For some context for the rest of town, real quick, just because they are talking about Ryan. Ryan was my first two attempts to kill.
Yeah.
Did not die. There are reasons that could happen, even if good. And yeah, I did kill Guggy last night.
Koos, you are the monk.
No, I'm not the monk.
How am I dead, Ryan? Would you like to explain that?
Ryan, Koos is
I
not
would
the
love
monk.
to explain that. Koos, did you pick Guggy?
Yes.
Maybe
Okay,
Psalm
well-
5.
I mean, if I'm the monk, I'm the host.
Did you pick Doctors? No.
Kusmos, what have your picks been?
Night two,
Ryan, Guggy.
So night 2 was a Zon night. We have two outsiders, one being Dockerson, the other being drunk, which is why Minty the gambler didn't die night 2. So that explains why Kusmos's attack on Ryan didn't work night 2, but it doesn't explain why Kusmos's attack on Ryan
That
didn't
means
work
on
night
Zon
3.
night, though, Atreides, they would have given me correct info as balloonists.
Ryan would be faux pas in a
yeah.
different role that I think.
Really
I could also
quick.
be the drunk in that case.
Guggy could be the drunk.
Just so people are aware, because we jumped back into night, this is day 4, not day 5.
Day 4, sorry.
It could be Psalm 4.
So basically, if you think Ryan's the minion, isn't it best to just ignore Ryan because I'm the demon?
Can I nominate Blob?
No, let me out my info
As
real quick.
nominates Blob.
Let's just do this. There's a world of Ryan's DA and Blob's just another demon that's not Leech, and we need to clear that. We've got time to clear it, and it just benefits us massively to clear it.
I agree.
Blob.
This won't work because I'm not the TA. But we can do this. I'll get another kill. Or I will hopefully get another kill because Kusmos won't do anything as selected.
Quick, Blob, don't think about it.
To put Blob
Tell
on
us
the
who you
board.
Don't worry, guys. I'm not thinking about
Tell
it.
us who you hosted, Blob. Tell us quick. Don't think about it. Who did you choose?
It was Guggy. This is a mastermind game.
Why can't I vote? Why can't I vote? Oh my god.
5 is enough. This will be difficult to beat.
Ryan, we needed your vote there. Son of a bitch.
Ryan.
I was typing in chat, so I wouldn't let me go. I worked out my info. I have woken in a lycanthrope pattern. I picked Dockers, Darium, and Guggy. Dockers died the night I picked them. Darium didn't. That's why I've very much why is Guggy? Not why is Darium? And no one's giving me an explanation on why Darium's good. I just hear they are.
I mean,
Kind of
Ryan,
weirded out
I'm
by
either the sailor or the DA, so I.
Oh, I've already
You're the
figured out
DA,
what I
Ryan.
am.
Ryan, you're the DA.
And then
so.
I picked Guggy as well. So I could very easily be like.
Ryan, I think you're something else. I don't think, and I also think you're the faux pas.
In that case, wouldn't we want to execute Ryan today to eliminate that possibility?
Ending the day in 5.
That's true.
I agree.
Blob could absolutely be another demon that's not the leech.
1.
Ryan, I think it would.
Blob is executed.
Yeah,
Bring it on.
Ryan, I think if
It
you
gives us
are
a
what you say
50-50 in the
I
final
think you
3.
kill Koos.
I can attack Koos. I'm fine with that. If Koos wants to attack me, I'm fine with that.
Koos has attacked you twice. Koos has attacked you twice, or chosen you twice.
I have a question. Oh wait, there's no new information at night, right?
Yeah, it's not
it's
a
just
great
no like current
idea.
You
information.
said you had a
Like,
question, right? I think we can answer a question at night.
you never want to give information you're currently learning at night, or like new information, as in new night, like what you've just learned in the night. You can give information that's been previously talked about in days, like.
It's not new. I just wanted to ask Minty if she was done role swapping with me and is ready to come out as the pit hack.
Neither one of them, by the way, told me what Atreides is, so I'm upset. Even though I am very outed as evil, I would.
So the pit hag demon change was a pit hag demon change
Ryan,
to
which night
leech?
did you pick me?
I have no idea.
Potentially night 3, the pit hag demon change. Yeah, the pit hag
That
demon
would've
change
been-
night
you
2
would have
was
had to have
me.
demon changed you, Atreides, right? Yeah.
So pit hag
Good.
demon change night 2 was me into the Pukka.
Nice.
So you died. So you got told you were the Pukka when you died.
Correct. I am the Pukka. I am good.
Here's my great thing. One of me and
do you
Koos is
learn
the
your
light,
alignment
one of
too?
us is the monk, and so far there's
Yeah, you
no
learn your
distinction.
alignment.
Oh, sick.
For the record, I
Why?
did think I was the Pukka because the night Minty missed was right after I had picked Minty. So
That's really funny.
I think it's funny.
Guggy, I picked the Dockers and then they died. So
Wait, so if you
Right.
said you were the Pukka,
Yeah.
what do you think you were before you were the Pukka?
Did Ryan say he picked me at night 3?
Yes.
I think Atreides was the math to begin with, probably.
Koos could be a leech hosted Lycan, right? They've chosen Ryan twice, depending on what it is. Could be
I
leech hosted
think
Lycan.
honestly, I could just be the drunk who believes themselves to be the empath, and I'm seated between Tony D and Ryan Cassidy, who are both evil.
But you got told you to Pukka.
I don't
Yes, but I woke and I learned just 0 night 1. Which is why
Night
I
one.
knew I was definitively good, because no evil player does that.
Okay.
Actually, I don't see a world where I'm anything but
Wait,
like an
so you got changed to the Pukka?
Good job,
night
Ryan. You
2?
can't see a world where you're evil.
Cheers, Ryan.
Here, Ryan, let me help
You
you figure that
investigated
out.
yourself and saw no wrongdoing.
Ryan,
If
Ryan,
I've cleared myself, guys.
Ryan,
Guys, I've
let me
played
help you
myself.
figure out if you're good or evil. How about that? It's my generous offer to you.
Yeah, let Blob sort you out.
Would the defendant like to say anything before the sentence? Yes, Your Honor. I've examined my case, and I am
I'm
innocent.
definitely innocent.
Good morning. In the night, Daz died.
All right,
Oh,
hold on.
Oh, wait, wait.
I'm the mathematician,
Yeah.
and these have been my numbers in the order that I have received.
Tony, I don't think can be the mathematician.
Okay, hold
considering
on. Let Tony finish his
that-
stuff.
Sorry.
I am
It's
for
a
sure
fuck
the
up.
mathematician. My numbers have been 0, 4, 1, 2, and then 1.
Oh, I wonder if you're just.
All
a
right, I
drunk
believe
and that's
Tony D.
related
There's
to
no
Toast.
fucking way that's not real.
Gee, I wonder
I
which.
think we execute
Well, no,
Tony
no, no,
D.
no, no. Again, for Zonde, right?
I wonder which one's the Zonde.
That's not a 4.
I don't know if there is a Zon because like the 4 is just like that's a weird number to give on
Yeah,
Zon.
don't forget,
Yeah, but
I
how are you
died.
gonna get a 4 outside of
Oh,
Zon?
that's
Yeah,
true.
that's
Dockerson is dead.
But Dockerson died. Atreides said they were turned into the Pukka who poisoned Radiant.
They were turned into the
Kusmos
Pukka.
tried to pick Ryan. Well, that would be
Yeah, but Kusmos, yeah, Kusmos is an
Wouldn't
ability.
Atreides been made the
Unless
Knight
Ryan
free?
is just the recluse. I'm not
Guggy,
sure.
who did you select night 2?
No, Minty.
Okay, well, they're dead, so it doesn't matter.
So I
Yeah,
don't
no.
think there is a recluse.
Tony
There is
D,
a world where
I think I'm
Tony
going-
D is good. That means the chef 2 would have to be Jinxie and Blob would be a 1.
Yeah.
And then the other 2 evil are sitting next to one another.
Or there's a faux pas. So,
Ryan, did you attack Kus last time?
like, Dave, you could be the faux pas.
Okay.
And Radiant G could be the recluse. And that's Chef 2.
True.
I did attack
we
Kus,
gotta.
not die,
It's
I believe.
who's the leech host? That's.
It's a
question.
very puzzling.
Probably not.
Kusmoose.
Hello.
So yeah, Ryan is not the same character type as Kusmoose or Guggy. They're both seemingly claiming townsfolk. So Ryan is not outsider. He's most likely minion, I think, in my world.
Okay.
So I think you're probably good, Darian.
Darren, what is your what do you do?
I pick a player.
Sailor
so
or
I'm
DA,
DA or
yeah.
sailor.
DA or Sailor.
But I
Okay.
feel like in a balloonist, I would probably learn an evil. Like they would throw a minion in there.
Very
I've got
likely.
4 knights,
Yeah.
It's very likely they put a minion in there.
That is true. Math 0, night 1. Yeah, but in my world, Tony D's evil. I think it's Jinxie, Blob.
I think Tony D's evil. Yeah.
Oh, no, wait. In my world, Tony D isn't evil. Interesting. Huh. No,
Why
I
is
think
Tony D not evil?
No. I think that was the first world. I was trying to entertain Tony D's information and
Yeah.
like build a world where Radiant G is the recluse and Dave is the faux pas, which is part of the like way that a chef got a 2. The problem with that is Tony D is claiming math 1.
Oh my god, my bad. I hit a button. I'm sorry. I hit a button.
So
Sorry.
if it is a Zon 1,
What were you saying?
Where that doesn't work because Tony D is claiming math 0, night 1.
Yeah.
And it would have to be a math 1.
Yeah.
So, or there's a
I think
poisoner.
Tony
There
D
could be a poisoner.
evil. The good thing is, we're in a leech game. We can wait. We got 50-50 final 3. So now we just need to clear potential leech hosts, which is chill because, yeah, it literally could be Ryan.
Except the
you
problem
can
is
Ryan off
because
the block
evil
as well.
doesn't know itself, one of the evils might be leech hosted.
Yeah,
So
that's
we
fine.
have to
But
be.
ultimately, yeah, we go for who he thinks evil, right? Anyway, and that benefits us in 2 ways.
Yeah,
Could be
for
just
sure.
leech host.
For sure. 100%.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
It's evil, so it's fine, right?
Why is
Wait,
it not
I
a Zon
think
1?
You know if you are high priestess or balloonist.
I know
Okay.
I'm the balloonist.
So
yeah.
here's the thing. So here's the thing. I woke and I learned a 0, night 1. I cannot be the clockmaker. I cannot be the chef because Dave is the chef. I have to be the empath or the mathematician. If I am the empath, then I am by Tony D and Ryan Cassidy, and we have balloonist information pointing to Ryan Cassidy not being the same character type as Guggy, which I guess is possible. Like, it's possible I'm sitting between 2 good players, but where is the rest of the evil team in that case? I think Radiant G would have to be 1.
Minty might have something to say. I'm not.
Go ahead, Minty.
You know, just a hunch I had.
Minty, can you start with the word eureka?
Eureka. Radiant is leech host.
Okay.
Why? What?
I love
Yeah, we
this.
can kill
Hold
Radiant.
on. Everyone be quiet.
What does that mean?
So
Blob, get out of here. Get out of here.
Shush, I want to hear this. This is important to me.
You're interrupting it. Sorry.
So Jinxie's out of pit hack, fine. Oh well. Jinxie and E went to conversations the day that they died, and E came back and said that Jinxie said that she turned Radiant into the good Vortox. Radiant selected someone last night and they did not die.
Oh, wow.
Well,
yeah, that's game over. That's
Wait,
game
Radiant,
over.
you
Let's get Radiant
are.
dead.
You do
Noms
select
are open.
roles.
No, because it's like it. Never mind. I might be going crazy.
We kill Radiant anyway. We're just looking for
You
it.
have a mathematician claim.
Ryan
what's
nominated
weird-
Radiant G.
I hear a nomination. Tell us why, Ryan.
If Radiant G is a Vortox, regardless of if they are Leech Host or not, they need 2 die.
Radiant.
I chose you last night, Ryan, and I did not die. And in a world where I am like the lycanthrope or something, then I don't know, then that would make you evil. But I'm fine to die.
Okay. 3 votes. We'll put Radiant G on the block for execution.
Unless we kill Ryan today.
Yeah, I think we need one clear.
God fucking damn this lag. Okay, well.
Yeah, it's a bit laggy. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Don't we want to clear Mastermind?
5 is enough.
So
yeah, we can't lift that, unfortunately. But yeah, I think
does
we're
anybody have any
relatively right.
suggestions on a good target for me for tonight?
Yourself?
Why not Radiant G?
Second call for
You
nominations.
should pick yourself, Koos, if you're feeling ballsy.
No, don't ever pick yourself.
Honestly, Goose, I think you should bet Blob.
What is the math number for today?
I think you should go
It's a
after
1 for today.
maybe.
If the Chef 2 was true, what if Atreides was just evil and we got turned from a minion to a demon, pit hag, demon change, kill?
Yeah.
Oh, we're okay for a final 3 then, that's fine.
Yeah.
Can I? Sorry. I was going to
You go
ask.
first.
No, it's fine. I was going to ask, why do we think that it's not a Zon one?
I just don't like to think about Zahn, to be honest. That's my red flag.
Ending the day in 10 seconds.
Cosmos, I think Tony D is actually a decent target for you.
No, Koos, kill me.
No,
I will leave,
it's
I'm gonna
good.
leave it up to I'm gonna leave it up to Koos.
Tony D or Darium are the kills. They're
Can
the
we-
only 2 Koos.
Make space for Darium, whose hand has been up for a while, please.
Yeah, so
Darium?
Tony D has to be either Sweetheart Drunk, the host, or evil, because if Radiant is a Vortox and Kuzmus is a lycanthrope, then at least 2 people didn't manage to kill who they intended to kill. Right?
Hmm.
Is there enough?
If it's faux pas, though,
unless
yeah.
both Koos and Blob killed Daz.
Radiant?
Last night I chose Ryan. Ryan did not die. The night before that I chose Guggy, and Guggy did die.
Okay. I will accept hands. I am accepting hands for nominations and ending the day in 5 seconds.
Yeah, that would have been great to know, because that makes Koosmoose look very evil.
Radiant, why did you not confirm that you had been turned into a demon?
Radiant G.
Because I was scared that Minty was the pit hag and telling me lies.
Radiant G is executed and dies. Blob dies.
Damn it.
Reveal.
No mastermind. Fuck.
I thought Blob voting on that was risky but fun.
We need to
Okay.
not fucking change into 3 good demons because it's
Okay.
like, oh, we gotta kill this demon for final
This was perhaps the most chaotic game I've ever seen of Blood on the Clocktower. Bear with me, and Tony D, thank you for your patience and understanding with your information this game and the corrections we had to make. Okay, so obviously Blob was the leech who hosted Radiant G. This was our starting demon.
This
and
would have
ending
been
demon.
absolutely perfect if we did not make a Vortox.
Okay,
Who did
so Jinxie was the MVP of the Chaos team, who chose to night 2 when they weren't sure if they were the gambler or the pit hag, simply chose Atreides Pukka.
Which would have killed the leech host really early.
Against Amy's better judgment, I decided, yes, deaths are arbitrary. Let's just let them do their thing for a little bit and see how it goes.
No.
Who knows what could happen?
We should have just killed Atreides, like immediately.
Atreides, what do you think you were? Starting.
I think I was the drunk.
You are the starting empath with a sober and healthy 0 on your name.
Wild.
I'm sorry, bud. I think you're evil.
So here's the thing, Atreides. As much as I wish the sweetheart drunk may have happened on the pit hag, it wasn't possible.
So Tony D got a mathematician 0 on night 1, which I believe was sober and healthy. Yes. And then night 2 received a sober and healthy 4. Let's talk about this. So, Blob, night 2 killed their Zon.
Oh my
on a Zon 2
God.
night. So,
For the record, I then on night 3 killed Jinxie. So
okay,
this was a disaster.
no, hang on.
Well, it was
Blob.
arbitrary.
I did it to me.
Blob.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay, just let me roll through this particular night.
Wow.
Okay, so
What a
we
play
first
by Dockerson.
had, Minty, your gambler,
Fully
who was
believed
Zon
Dockerson was
poisoned,
sweetheart.
gambled themselves
So
as the
good.
chef. That's a failure to proc. We had Blob attacked someone. I don't even goddamn remember.
Yeah.
who-
It was not Dockerson.
I killed
You
the Zon that night.
You did target Dockerson, but Jinxie had pit hagged, so we decided deaths were arbitrary. I think I might have counted that, and I shouldn't have. So maybe this should have been a 3. I'm
You
sorry.
should have.
We then had
Ryan selected
Kusmos is picked in.
Kusmos picked Ryan Cassidy on his on night. So that's a number. That's a third one, I think, and that's the end of it. Oh, and Daz was your drunk balloonist who got.
Holy fuck.
I think actually sober information, so that shouldn't have been. So it should have been a 3. So Kus failed to kill someone. I think it was Ryan again, and
was a Zon night,
Jinxie
so it
made a
didn't matter.
Atreides who Pukka Poison Radiant G, your starting recluse leech host.
Incredible. I love that for him.
I was the recluse. Called it.
So
This was interesting because
is the
we
DA.
didn't know what's gonna happen. We with the leech host being Pukka Poison and potentially dying, but with a lycanthrope that might not happen. It was very full chaos at that point. Dave, your chef, received a sober and healthy 2 between Darium the DA, who protected Blob, your leech, at one point, and that's about it.
Oh,
No, Darian protected Radiant G.
I protected Radiant G on day
Radiant.
2.
But Radiant G wasn't executed. It got lifted
Right.
off of Radiant G that day, so it didn't matter. But there, so your chef 2 was these evil pairs, but then technically, that was sober permanently because Radiant G was also your faux pas.
Oh yeah.
So they
No, but
could have
Kuz-
matched
no,
into
no,
a
no,
chef
no,
pair,
no,
but they were
no.
not next to any evil players.
No,
And
Kuz
then
should have killed, but the
Guggy
Zon was in
failed
effect,
to
right?
snake charm anybody. Probably we were hoping on the night where Radiant was about to die to the Pukka Poison and everything was about to explode. We were like, Guggy, we're bringing you into
He's
call.
gonna
Tell us,
save the
please.
evil team.
Pick a
I just
demon,
wanted
pick a
me to
demon.
pick Blob.
Darian, he picks Darian and leaves, and we're like, you fucking coward.
I knew you were fucking toting
I was like, come on, Guggy, do the thing.
Apollo, on
Yes.
the math floor, I, as the monk, picked Dockers the
Oh yes, that was
Yeah, there we
yes.
go. That's it. Thank you for saving our math
Also-
number.
Can you tell them about the one
Also-
night of Guggy? Oh, go ahead, Ryan.
The one night of Guggy. Oh, yes.
Hold on, Apollo.
Wait,
let Ryan finish his thought.
Ryan.
before
Sorry,
we
go ahead, Ryan.
I said Darium was evil, and nobody gave me a reason why they were good. They just said
True.
Darium was good.
He
I
had
said
fully
Darium-
sober savant info,
Because
so I
Darren
don't
was
know what you're
DA
talking
or
about.
sailor, and you were DA or sailor. That's all we kind of thought. So it was either or.
Then
you explained
should have
night
picked
4.
Radiant.
Yes. Okay. So Jinxie made Radiant G of Vortox, who was poisoned, but we were treating as not poisoned specifically for the purposes of Tony D. So we had to correct some of Tony D's information, and I had to go back and try and calculate what were the actual math numbers because I had originally given Tony D Vortoxed math numbers. So
I see.
sorry, Tony. I don't know
Math
how.
is hard, man. Math is fucking hard.
Math is so hard. And then when we realized,
really
like,
tough.
you cannot vortex the information because the
Yeah.
vortex is leech
It gets
host
really
and is
tough.
poison.
Yeah. So Daz received a minion, a townsfolk, and a townsfolk because Daz is the drunk. And then finally, on night 4, Guggy was selected by the monk, the lycanthrope, the vortox, and the leech.
Oh my god.
I knew
You were
Blob
really
was
popular.
attacking me.
And then I opened the next day with Guggy was obliterated.
I will just say, I was so worried Ryan was going to think he was the demon because every single person he was trying to protect died the night he protected them because the lichen killed them or deaths were arbitrary and we just needed to, like, I went to Jinxie and I was like, do you want, like, I was trying to explain after the Pukka was made, I was like, what the fuck do we do? And like, I was trying to explain to them, like, if you make new demons, they exist, but their alignment doesn't change. And she was like, no law, like just do what I want, and just was going full chaos mode. But yeah,
I was just
Radiant G was the faux pas.
Yes,
Yes.
because we didn't want the lycanthrope being able to kill the leech host.
So Guggy could have picked Radiant G and become the evil Vortex with an evil leech alive.
Well, it would be the good Vortex.
He would be good.
Because it's a faux pas.
Oh, interesting.
Oh my god, Guggy, you are such a coward.
I think the faux pas
registering, but it's not the
registers as
actual
evil.
alignment.
But I don't think when you actually swap alignments, that I don't know.
No, because Radiant is still a good player. So even though Radiant is a good demon,
with Recluse, if the Snake Charm hits the Recluse, you turn into an evil.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I think they register.
I do not think I would have let 2 evil demons happen. 90% of the long nights was me and Apollo arguing and
Yeah, I believe
saying,
it.
"Kill these fucking demons! Like we can't do this." Like
100%.
I didn't know I was evil.
I know the answer to the snake charming question.
Okay.
A recluse, in order to have the snake charm register, they have to register as evil. Therefore, the snake charmer becomes evil. Radiant, being a good demon, although the faux pas, if not registered as evil for that snake charming, would become good. If they
I
are
would have
registered
thought.
No.
as demon,
But
they would-
lycanthrope misses
The problem is the faux
necessitates
pas is a
registration.
global misregistration.
And not
Contrast
And it's
to a
becoming-
red herring.
Listen,
it's
it could have
not a
been
might.
really
it has
funny,
to register.
but Guggy didn't do it. So
And they would become evil.
But Radiant's true alignment is good, and I believe when the alignment swap happens, it's ignoring the
Well, I'm
lycanthrope.
glad we didn't have to
I don't
cross
know.
that bridge.
Yeah.
Atreides, your hand has been up for quite some
that
time.
would have been awesome.
Can I ask why, when I was pit hagged into a good demon, did you not kill 2, or like show that a demon pit hag change had been made?
Yeah, why did my son get
I mean, Atreides, we did show you. You started fucking picking players.
Why did you? I'm
Wait,
curious.
what? That's
Yeah.
Atreides, because you're a Pukka.
Why would you believe you were anything other than a demon or a DA?
I will tell you my thought process for why we didn't kill one of the demons
So,
there and
yeah,
why
yeah.
we didn't kill more people from my perspective.
I want to make sure I'm understanding Apollo's interpretation of my question. Typically, when a pit hag creates a new demon, there is some
Yes.
sort of signal. Either there's 0 kills or there's 2 or more, depending on the demons and characters on the script. But night 2, there was only 1 death.
I'll tell you why. Because we chose to arbitrarily kill a minion.
We killed
Fair,
a minion, but
sure.
also it was because you were a new demon. You had Pukka picked the leech host. So if we killed a demon there, we didn't want you to read into the fact that the person you picked was, that you were killed in order to, like, we could have killed you
I see what you're
and
saying.
Dockerson or whatever, but I think that the game
Demons
was
didn't
in a
have a
spot
shot.
where it was so swingy where we were like, what do we even do here? Because like they're about to have no evil demon and just a good demon alive tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Depending on who the
Yeah.
Lycan picks.
I see what you're saying.
You were
so
moving
it was
towards
just
ending the
trying to-
game, so
yeah, it was
with your
already
pick.
looking like the game was about to end, and so it was just full like trying to slap a band-aid on a pile of like mess.
Night 3, it was going on longer and longer, where I just wasn't waking. I was like, you have got to be kidding me.
It was me
Really?
and Apollo having a mental breakdown about the fact that we now had 3 living demons, and
And one of them was the leech host, and the other had poisoned the leech host, and one of them was the original
we have
demon.
to just kill Atreides. Like we have to figure, like we have to do something here.
I lost both my minions because of the pinhead.
I had so much fun personally. I don't know.
Listen, Jinxie.
Yeah.
As soon as Atreides goes, oh yeah, I became a demon, I was like, all right, Darium's pinhead. Got
Wait,
it.
hold on. How did Minty
all
live?
Minions.
Zantu.
She goes
Who was
first.
the other? Oh, Radiant was
The
the
drunk
recluse.
and the
right.
recluse on-
Sorry.
yes.
Sorry.
So
whatever, it's fine. I'll take it.
Blob,
Couldn't you at
I
least have told me during the arbitrary thing?
Darium, you were the only thing that was going to save the evil team.
How would I save anything?
Because Blob thought you were evil, but apparently didn't connect with you.
Honestly, I thought Darium was the pit hag, and then it gets outed that either Minty or Jinxie is, and I'm like, okay, it's not Darium then.
Honestly,
Oh,
I
I see.
agree with the
Dockerson
Zahn.
did it. Like Dockerson, if they knew they were evil and heard the chef, they should have assumed I was the DA. But I assumed I wasn't.
I agree with the Zahn dying there because the Zahn because deaths are arbitrary, the Zahn has already activated, has already affected the night in a way. And like, I fully believed Dockerson was just the sweetheart. I wasn't like building, like one of the things I was building was Radiant G was Zahn, so it didn't really help necessarily.
I was
Evil.
also building that.
Yeah.
We were trying to also like obfuscate the chef number in that Dockerson and Darium were seated next to each other.
No, for sure.
And it just was so many different variables that were up in the air all at once. And me trying to reel in Apollo from going just full chaos mode and being like, let all the demons live. I was like, no, we have to. I was like, don't wake anyone yet, because like he had said like, oh, I'm not waking people out of order and stuff, but then was giving everyone their cards like to pick, and I was like, don't do that yet. Let's figure out who we're gonna kill now that there's a new demon. Like we need to do that first, because I don't want to mislead people that they are alive. If we are planning on killing them. We thought about bringing it to a final 3 right then and there, because there was just so much going on.
When Jinxie created Radiant as Vortox, I was like, what if we just bring this to a Blob, Radiant, and Guggy final 3 immediately? And then if they execute Radiant, good wins because Guggy lives. If they execute Blob, then Guggy can snake charm someone and we'll see what happens. And if they execute Guggy, evil wins. Like that actually seemed like a really chaotic but somehow balanced final 3 very early in the game, but we opted not to.
I said no.
The first 3 night thefts was
hold on, there's so much
minions
overtime.
and a demon.
I can't understand anyone. I'm sorry.
When we were doing the reveal and y'all turned over the Zahn token, I like sighed a big sigh of relief, because there was a world where I was the Zahn and I didn't know that I had become like an evil demon, and I was just like, but then when I tried to kill Ryan Cassidy and nothing happened, I was like, me and Minty talked and we were like, oh, leech host. But then at the end I was like, well, what if I was the mastermind? And because I died, it didn't go into a mastermind day. And then when I saw that I actually was the recluse, which is what I claimed to Dave, I was so excited.
I think there were still worlds where for you could have built that you were an evil demon and the lycanthrope pick went through instead of your pick of Ryan, right? So like I understand being a little shifty about telling people that you're picking people at night. Because I think that there's definitely worlds to build where you were a starting minion that was pit hagged into a demon.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Atreides.
No, I can't remember. I'm good.
Okay.
Oh, that was a classic way.
I'm gonna call on Darium.
That was
Yeah,
great.
the first 3 night deaths was 2 minions and a demon.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, Jinxie made 3 demons, so she needed to die. Like, she needed to die because
Jinxie
she
was just
going
like, you know what? I'm just gonna do something crazy.
So here's the thing. Here's the dilemma. Is I don't agree that Jinxie necessarily needed to die. However, if I did not die, I had selected Radiant G a second time. So like Radiant G, the game was about to be over.
Yes.
If Radiant is, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
I wish I had been recording my perspective so you could see the existential crisis I had every single night.
I love the amount of like
Jinxie
control
sent
you'd
us
have to do.
straight to
That's so
Doom
funny.
and then sent us straight out
I'd
of
order
Doom by making a
question.
third demon.
Okay, 3 things. 1, well, actually 2. Minty, are you ready to admit that you're the pit hag? Yeah. I think I already, no, never mind. I'll say, ready to admit you're the pit hag yet?
Yes.
Anyway.
So I even said this to Jinxie. There's a reason that I wanted to talk with Jinxie the day after the night that we both died, because I was like, what is going on? And Jinxie said, I'm the pit hag. And I was like, in my mind, the first thing out of my mouth was just like, I believe that, because when I was told that my role changed in the night, I was like, hold on, I wrote this script. No characters select in the night past a pit hagging that aren't demons or a lycanthrope. So this means that someone turned me intentionally into one of those characters. And the only person, like I'd already spoken with Minty, and the only person who I clocked that as was someone who would just throw caution to the wind.
When I guessed you were the Pukka, I was like, either I'm making he's a Pukka, or I didn't die, and I was like, okay, I am the pit hag. Period. So I don't know. I was having so much fun with it. Like
there was the addendum.
Y'all are lucky I did not try to actually gaslight anyone. Like I was trolling, but like I was ready to go down with the Minty as pit hag. Like I was like, I don't want to be too much. I'm having fun here, but I was ready to like go. Like I was talking to Daz, and I was like, Daz, like, do you swear on your life you're not gonna tell anyone I'm the pit hag? Like I was just I was going around trolling, but a part of me could have been like
wild
girl boss. About
Jinxie, I love the play. Jinxie, never do that again, but love the play.
It's
Please
not
don't do that
Jinxie's
again.
fault. It's mine.
I learned.
Apollo, did you obey the rules of the addendum where it says each night you may choose a player?
Run
it back.
Yeah, I forgot about the May bootlegger. You're absolutely right.
Next time I'll just make everyone a tinker.
It's really funny because I convinced Amy that we should not arbitrarily kill Atreides immediately when they were pit hagged into the Pukka, and then we woke up Atreides, let them pick, and then we immediately regretted that decision because they chose the we chose.
I mean, the really funny thing is the person that I was considering, and you can go back and watch the VOD for this, was Blob.
Oh,
I knew it.
Yes, I do remember that.
I was like, oh my god, I hope they do not pick me.
That would have been
okay.
the wildest day. What would it have been? Night 3. Good morning. Blob died in the night. Radiant G, meanwhile, it thinks he's a Vortox. I think I'm a Pukka, and we're just like, what the fuck is going on? And Blob, the demon.
I would just be like,
let's go to some other hand.
No. Because I would. Wait, would a Pukka kill a leach? A Pukka would kill a leech because you wouldn't have an ability.
Yeah. Okay.
Like...
Kusmos. let's get Kusmos here.
I just want to say, Jinxie's pit haggings really made me think I was evil because I thought that was Darium style pit hagging, and with the chef too. Like, that's the reason, like, I told Daz my waking pattern before anybody else was like, also I asked him if he was the pit hag, but I was like, if I'm evil, you're evil with me, and Darium is also evil with us, so I'm just going to tell you and plot in case I'm the digger.
The only bad thing is that Jinxie like never told me what the pit hag was, despite me being super outed as leech.
I didn't.
So
I didn't
Okay.
realize.
I got blindsided.
We have some hands up, so if you want to respond, just throw your hand up. Minty.
So the reason why I chose myself and Chef Night 2 was sort of to help determine in a sober and healthy me world what I was. If I'm gambler, I die and I learn I'm gambler. Fine, end of discussion. But if I'm the pit hag, I change myself into a chef and learn where my evil team is, or at least like around sort of where evil team was. So that was my logic going into it. And then I didn't die, didn't learn any info. I'm like, great. I don't know what's happening anymore.
Shout out to
Darium.
Yes, 3
So
demons.
first, I'm gonna answer Minty. You could have been a pit hag and didn't do anything because there was already a chef. But
Well,
second
yeah.
of all, I do like, of course, creating demons as your only thing as a pit hag normally screams chaotic as hell. But I think that is the right choice on this script, because if you accidentally pit hag your actual demon into anything other than a demon,
True.
you just end the game. But pit hagging a demon never ends the game.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
was
the
very.
pit hag and gambler get the ability to may wake at night.
Yeah.
But if there was an Elsa here in this game, they'd have to guess 3 demons and 4 minions.
Yeah, it was so funny after Atreides was pit hagged and then Radiant. I just increasingly just zoned out during all the Elsa here guessing because I was like, they're not going to guess this.
I literally went to Ryan day 2, I want to say, and was just like, so you don't wake in the night? And Ryan was like, no. And I was like, okay, so if you are an Alsahir, you might have to guess me as a demon. And Ryan was like, what? And then I just told the story.
It's the perfect counter.
I was like, I have no idea. I could be a Lycan, but there's a possibility.
You know, that was also I will say that, Darren, that was my other thinking. I was like, I don't actually know who the demon is. And I was really scared that if I pit hagged someone, like the demon, that it would just end the game. Like, that was my only strategic, coherent thought, was like, okay, I think, so I was like, I'm just gonna be really chaotic and make everyone a demon. I just want to make a bunch of demons. I thought that was really fun.
The thing that's really funny is, A, you did not hit the actual demon type, and B,
I know.
you hit the leech host immediately. So it was basically a doomed game as soon as you did that, because they have to kill all demons.
Hello.
So I think today we learned a valuable lesson about how to run this script and how not to run this script.
I mean, you are somewhat at the mercy of the players and their decisions. So I think you did fine, honestly. Like there were.
No, I did fine. Trying to reel in Nick's. I'm telling you, I wish I was recording, because it is literally nights where I'm like, stop waking people. We stop telling people pick things. We need to find out who we're killing first before you start waking people.
Was
like,
Nick
wait.
recording?
No.
That's a shame.
So part of the reason why I wanted to proceed was on these nights with the pit hagged demons, I'm like, we can wake all the demons and learn what they want to pick and then decide who dies. Like, we don't have to make a decision.
I didn't want to do that until I wanted to make the decision first, because we were telling people that we were waking them in order. And if they're dying, then I don't think they should be woken to do anything if we've already decided they're dying. And if we're doing it in order, we would have already decided they're dying.
Also fair. Yes.
So it was just me having a little bit of a mental breakdown. Me wanting to shake Jinx really hard and explain, but like, they were just excited to be pit hag for the first time. So I was like, you know what? You figured out what you are and you've decided to go full gremlin chaos mode. I can do nothing but support that. So
yeah,
we've all had
absolutely
those games.
Fair. Yeah.
I just wanted to make it a very special game and let Jinxie cook so we could have 2 demons and see what happened.
3 demons. 3.
But okay. I'm just saying where the place I started from, where we ended was Not where I intended to go.
I'm really mad that I missed out on an opportunity for Jinxie to pull me into a conversation day 2 and just be like, so are you a demon now or something? And for me to just be like, oh my God, okay, never change me into any non-demon. I am the demon. What the fuck did you make me? Like, just to, I don't know, just to draw up even more chaos. It would have been great.
It would have been very funny because you could have convinced Jinx to pit hag out the actual demon.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my God, that would have been amazing.
Well, and I'm a Pukka, so I can't even kill myself. Like, I would just know that I'm good, and it's like, okay, we're doing this. Like, this is fine. Oh man,
That's what I was thinking about when I made that comment. Like, the wheels are turning. I'm like, is Atreides gonna pick themselves?
No, because it doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
like
just kind of
you
like
just stay in perpetual poison.
Yeah,
but like, oh man, if I'd chosen Blob,
is that
would've
true?
Been, yes,
it is.
I thought
Once you pick
infinite
yourself,
loops just
it's
kind
a
of
loop.
like.
So this is why Pukka works this way, because Pukka ends their poison after it kills the target that was poisoned. However, if you are poisoning yourself, you don't have an ability to kill yourself. So you stay poisoned. Poison or poison works specifically until dusk the following day. So if you poison yourself, great. There is a clause in your ability that says when it wears off, and it can hit that clause and wear off. Pukka, you never get to, because you have to kill the target or attempt to like kill the target before you sober them up. I can see an argument where it should work just the same as Poisoner. And honestly, I'm not against that argument.
Yeah.
But in the broader community, that is how I have understood it, and that is how I've always seen it run whenever it has happened.
Same. Yeah. Same.
Well, I hope you all
I learned
had...
that the hard way by bluffing that I was the courtier that drank the Pukka as the Pukka on like day 4. And then we made it another 3 days before they finally just killed me.
Fair. Yeah.
Oh, no. Well, I hope you all had a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day.
I had a great day.
It was a pretty horrible day.
It was wild. I am so
great.
glad to have been up here and not down there during all of that.
Amy came into this game, requested Grim access, and was like, "Hey, you want to pull me up to ST? I'll just vibe." And I was like,
and then I was like, "There's no vibes.
Want to vibe or do you want to ST?"
And I was like, "I think you need some help here. Hold on, let's."
No, I'm glad you were here. Otherwise, it would have gone horribly.
That was a good series of games. I really thought Tony D was evil. Again, as much as there might have been, any sort of criticism lobbed your way with regards to like the night deaths and who the storytellers chose to kill, I do think that killing Dockerson was like the right move. Like, it eliminates someone who's probably not a demon candidate anyway, and it throws like where the chef number is into question.
Yeah.
I for sure was like Tony D evil, fine, or like Ryan evil, and then I was just like building, okay, but where's the faux pas? And then like, oh, who's selected Radiant or whatever, okay, Radiant faux pas, easy. Like,
yeah, it also led to the world where Ryan was building that he was the demon because he had protected Dockerson.
Right.
So if he ever dies at night and learns he's the monk, he can then say, I protected this person and they still died. Koos didn't pick that person. They can then know that like that was from the pit hagging. Like nobody chose to kill Dockerson there.
That is why we had a 4, because Tony D technically, Blob attacked Dockerson, but it was protected, but then we put the kill through anyway because of the pit hagging. So it's like, how do you count that in terms of math number for the demon, from the demon's character perspective?
So here's, okay, all right, let's entertain that. So
it's so weird.
So I would always rule that on a night of arbitrary kills, if a demon selects a player and that I either choose to let that go through or I say denied for whatever reason. If that goes through for whatever reason, that is the demon killing the target, not the pit hag. You could, however, make an argument that technically the monk protected this player, the demon selected them, and then after the monk protected them, and therefore the math ticks up 1 because the demon's ability didn't work.
The pit hag.
You
game.
kill that player.
But then you shouldn't count
But
the
that is
monk
not
as having
counting the monk.
failed.
Correct. Because
the
that's
monk
the
doesn't
pit
protect
hag.
from minions.
Correct.
So the monk never misfired.
Correct.
That player just died from a different
Yes.
source.
So in either
Got it.
case,
Interesting.
you can tick it up 1. In other words.
Yeah. Okay.
I hate mathematicians.
I love mathematicians.
No, we're sitting there trying to like count on our
reason.
fingers. We're like, what?
Oh my god!
2?
Anytime I get math, I'm just like, I can't fucking wait. Let's solve this game.
Atreides, I'm not even gonna get into it, but at the start of the game, the faux pas and drunk were not where they currently are.
You know, yeah, I can believe that.
Because Nick did the thing of waking people and starting to give them info, and then we had to pick the faux pas at that point, right?
No, but well, the drunk token moved because of the whole Vortox being poisoned situation and not realizing it until much later. So we had given Daz what we thought was correct Vortox balloonist information, but then when we realized, the Vortox should have never been affecting balloonist info,
yes.
we grabbed it. It was on Minty actually, so we moved it over from Minty. And Minty,
Minty
was
was the
also
Wild.
the original faux pas that was gonna like block you from getting a read on Radiant G.
Sure. Sure.
And then get you to question your own information when Minty comes out as gambler. That was the original intent anyway.
Sure.
But then when things started exploding and we realized like Koos is about to attack Radiant G, we moved it because it had never come into play either.
Sure. Yeah.
Anyway,
very reasonable. Yeah.
And so,
Any
that
of this
was
seem reasonable. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, you sort of have to, like with Leech Lycanthrope. Like otherwise, it's just really boring
I
and
said
hard.
that night 1, and Nick's like, no, it's fine. It's totally okay. What are the chances that the lycanthrope's going to pick the host? And I was like, pretty high. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think also, especially since Radiant G started as a recluse, making Radiant G a faux pas makes them also look sober.
Yes.
And so like
but then they wouldn't know, but they would never know what they were, so it would have been hard to figure that out anyway.
He already thought he was the recluse because he wasn't waking, and he said that as much to Dave in whispers when Dave was like, if you think you're the recluse, talk to me. And Radiant's like, hi, I haven't been waking, I think I could be the recluse. Like I think that if given enough time and the faux pas being on Radiant and people's picks not working on Radiant, they could just build the Radiant as the recluse.
I mean, obviously, what I need to do the next time I think I might be a pit hag is try to create as many demons as possible. Try to make a leech and make if I can find my leech, I guess would be ideal. And then I ask them who the host is, and I make that character a soldier. Wait, no, that doesn't work because they're poisoned. Never mind. Fuck.
Right, because then they can't be safe from the demon.
If you hit hag a leech host into a soldier, but they're poisoned already, are they no longer the leach host?
No, that's not how it works, because a soldier can be leech hosted. Welcome in, jungler.
Oh, I thought so. Oh, I didn't think so.
No, soldier has to be able to be leech hosted, but there's some sort of jinx, I think. Do I have
I need a
soldier on
bubble
this
bath
one?
and a stiff drink, I think.
Yeah, you are safe from the demon.
I mean, then why isn't the jinx on your script?
Yeah. So no, it's soldier can be leech hosted, but is healthy. So they are not poisoned. So they are still unaffected by the demon. They're still safe from the demon, but they can be hosted. Being leech host
they are poisoned. Oh, you die. Okay, the you die if they die is separate.
Correct.
Understood.
Yep.
It does not require them to be poisoned to also be your host.
Correct.
I understand. Because the leech is the
Regardless,
leech death
you are selecting a host. Part of the aspect of them being your host is they are poisoned, which a storyteller can use to sow misinformation.
I understand now.
I don't know. This is another thing that has come up throughout the years in Clocktower is like some bias towards like leech hosts necessarily like their poison being sort of visible in a way. And I think Leech is an experimental character because there are so many sort of messy scenarios where it's like you kind of, as a storyteller, need for it to be visible at times for good to even have a chance. But at the same time, that works contradictorily to the to how a no-dashi poisoning works. Like you don't want the no-dashi poisoning to be obvious in any way. In fact, if giving a player true information hides the no-dashi, that is what you should be doing as a storyteller for your no-dashi. But the same is not really done with the leech in a weird way. And it's maybe just because if you get to Final 3 with and like if in a leech game, if you get to Final 3 and you execute the person that people think is the demon, you still lose. And that's sort of just like a feels bad for everyone of just like, we didn't know it was a leech. We had like him clocked as a demon. We could never get it on the block, whatever. And then it's just like, oh, well, this was the host and we don't have a hint.
I will never forget the time I was a fisherman who was leech hosted, and I asked for my information at Final 5, and the storyteller, shout out Whitney Joe, told me that it was in town's best interest to execute the leech. So we learned it was a leech game.
Oh, wow.
And then people then said, oh, well, you can't be the leech host because they pointed you directly at the demon. I was the leach host.
Yeah.
But it was not the most helpful kill for town. Like I would have been, but like they were trying to compensate it in a way. And it was one of those things where it was used in a way to protect the leech. But like I was like, I don't know. I think I needed to learn something that would make it seem like I'm hosted.
So,
that to me seems sober, you know, but I think it's different. It depends on different storytellers' reads. And
so again, poison, not necessarily meaning like being a sign, but the same thing happened at Vegas Con. I was on in a game. Mathblade was there. Mathblade remembers with Stephen Medway and Sully Bo Brown and Becca Scott and all of the Death
You got
Battle.
to meet Becca Scott?
I got to meet Becca Scott. I met her in the hallway. Like one of the halls leading up way outside of the con. And I was just like, that is Becca Scott. She's so much smaller than I ever thought she would be. Or I'm just fucking tall. And I was just like, Becca. And she turned and she was very like, adorable. Like the energy that you see on Dropout is exactly the energy she has in life. She's bubbly, she's smiley, she's so kind. And Sully too. Like Sully's, it was so like the dream. I got to host a game for them. It was amazing. But we were playing a game and Sully became known to be the leech, and the evil team did a fantastic job bluffing that one of them was the leech host because they were claiming to be an exorcist and they picked Sully, and Sully still killed that night. And so, there we go. We have the host. And Bunny was the knight that didn't learn Sully, but Bunny was the leech host. And after the game, I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. This is one of those weird, awkward things. And like, I get why, you know, like would it be fun as like to win, even as a good member of the team, to like realize that Bunny learned the demon by virtue of her ability not being sober. And then for Sully to be revealed to be the leech and to win that way, like it's complicated.
It is. It's very complicated.
And so, like,
which is why I give grace to like however the storyteller decides is the best way to like try it. Leech is hard. Because good is like volunteering to die, right? Like, and it's just it makes it very difficult for you to put up any sort of a fuss when your leech host is like, you can kill me. Like, this is great. So I think that sometimes it's necessary to make people believe, no, I'm just sober. Why would I need to die? Let's kill into someone
Yeah.
who seems a little more funky.
I forgot about that. Mathblade was like the other thing that the storyteller did that was like in my mind so much in like evil's favor at the end was like math. There was like an empath or something. What was it? The storyteller gave a Droizened empath 1 with the host in it. So everyone by the end of the game was just like, no, we believe Bunny's good. This empath 1 is poisoned. Bunny is clearly like all signs were pointing away from like, we need to like it made it look like Bunny was being framed, which if you think that Bunny's being framed, you never execute Bunny. You always execute outside of Bunny, which is why it, oh my God, it was so.
Shout out Bunny Buns.
So wild.
I love me some Bunny.
It's so
amazing.
funny
I love
how at any given time we might be like, is my information bad and I'm being fucked with? Or is my information like a signal that I should be doing something? Because I know, like, I'm that empath with that 1. I know my neighbors are good. Why did I get this 1? Am I being fucked with or should I go into it? I don't fucking know. A lot of this like are becoming really, I don't know, very difficult moments to try and interpret because
I'm always
the
so
game's getting
paranoid late game in a leech game, like where we know it's a leech and I'm like, nobody's pushed on me. What's going on? Like, and I start getting paranoid and I'm like, I don't want to have main character syndrome where I assume that I am the host, but it is like, if I'm not nominated by like day 2, something's wrong, you know? Like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm like naturally suspicious a lot of the time. So when people are like, no, Amy's just good and everyone is trying to point at me being good, I'm like, no, I would like to die.
With information becoming so arbitrary in a lot of these like more complicated and higher level scripts, I'm finding myself relying a lot more on just the social aspects, like watching people's vote.
I had a 1. I
wonder if
because of the bluff.
Anyway.
Oh. Wait, I'm left Amy behind now. Uh-oh. Okay. All right.
Finally, you've left them so that we can spend some time alone.
Oh,
you want to go?
Amy,
Hi.
Sorry.
Amy, hi. We weren't doing anything in here.
I'm filing again. How dare you do this?
Sorry. Oh, Amy.
No, Atreides.
Sorry about that.
On their knees? How dare you? I can't believe you do this.
Hey, it's Atreides. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please make sure to give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and sign up for notifications so that you can catch the weekly installments here. If you're looking for more ways to support this channel, you can treat yourself to some lovely merch at our store link below, or become one of the members of the growing guild we have over on Patreon. Even what amounts to a cup of coffee at your favorite hometown cafe can really help us out. Shout out to our current patrons. Our epic patrons, Toki, Tomcat, and Mathblade. Our legendary patrons, Irie, Kevin Jung, Caspian Drago, Clara, Jeffy Z, Alan Michael, That Guy's Hat, Rowan Wablin, Titus, Lumu, Guggy, open parenthesis, Cool, closed parenthesis, Dark Saphira, Halo, Orca's Travels, Veda, and Bandit Dave, and our mythical patrons, the cream of the crop, Siobhan Reed, Rosifius, Bluebeard, The Lost, Kageichi, and Conrad Bolt. Thank you so much for this generous show of love and support for all things gaming. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you next time.